Good day, everyone, and welcome to another episode of
Showtime. On today's episode, we will be getting right into what is happening. Let's get into it. On Sunday night, going into Monday morning from the 26th to the 27th of October, a major fire broke out in Mosala in Bukavu, this being in South Kivu in the eastern region of DRC. At least 14 people lost their lives as a result of this fire. The victims were trapped inside of their house when the fire took place, and unfortunately at least 2 families lost members of their families, those being the 14 that lost their lives in this fire. This is an unfortunate matter, but unfortunately it is not a new one, seeing as in Bukavu things like this happen constantly as a result of unregulated living conditions and building conditions and standards. It's a very unfortunate matter.
Very unfortunate matter. Further, moving on to further news, staying on what's happening on the east side of DRC, the Trump administration, the Donald Trump administration, has recently called for a summit between DRC and Rwanda for the 13th of November. It has been proposed, but nothing has been set in stone yet. They're looking to further fix what happened with, between DRC and Rwanda, and concerning the peace treaty as well. As they see that there are still some things that need to be settled in DRC. I mean, recently recently there's been no end to the sexual violence that's been going on to the at the east, and the mass murderings as well, the displacement of hundreds and thousands of people, still been going on, and the Trump administration looks to fix it. The date is proposed for the 13th of November, not yet confirmed, and the signing and the finalization of the deal, it will be in Washington, D.C. The challenge is that DRC reportedly refused to sign certain annexes or haven't agreed to all outstanding points as of late October. Reason being, we don't know what the annexes are.
What are the annexes about?
The annexes are still it's information we have. It's information that we don't have, but we're looking to just see how everything progresses, and hopefully we can find a solution to what's happening on the east side of DRC.
And that's ironic because the place where this fire happened in Bukavu is also still under the control of the M23 rebels. This just goes to show that this summit that has been proposed, it would really be great for it to happen, because things need to be finalized and something needs to happen for this peace treaty to finally take place and for the M23 rebels to leave peacefully, and to have the people of South Kivu and everywhere where it has been taken over by the control of the M23, that they may finally live in peace and pride in their land, being unafraid of going outside again. We need that.
It's also been an issue that I know the president really thinks a lot about. You know, the idea that in order to fix the country from within, we still need to be able to mend the other side. You know, it's like fixing a house, but then there's a wall that's missing.
Yeah.
So obviously you need to deal with that first. We're praying as much as we can for DRC. Keep DRC in your prayers, spread awareness. The only thing we can do now is, I want to say pray, hope, because we need to keep hope alive. That's the only thing that keeps us going. And, you know, like I said, call a loved one if you are not from the country. If you're from the country, call a loved one that you know that may be around the east, if you can call them. Send whatever you can to the east to foundations and donations that are helping, and just keep the faith, keep the hope,
and do not stop talking about the unrest in Eastern DRC. That is the only way that people will hear us and see the gravity of the matter, because as much as we can pray, quietness leads people to thinking we're okay. We're not okay. We need help. In other news, an exhibition called Mobutu, Une Vie, un Destin ran from the 16th to the 30th of October in Musée National de la RDC here in Kinshasa, being the National Museum of DRC. It aimed to present the personal life, the political life and career, and the legacy of Mobutu. The organizers, being the family of Mobutu, said that this exhibition was not to celebrate his reign, but to show the history of it, seeing as he was president of what was then the Republic of Zaire from 1965 until 1997. So that is a long time. So they just wanted to show the history of it because it did happen. He was president of such a time, and it would be great for people to know how it was back then. And yeah, that was the point of that exhibition.
And also, speaking of exhibitions, there will also be another exhibition called Congo Contemporary Group Show, which has already started. It runs from the 16th of October up until the 15th of November 2025 at Gallery 41 in Brussels. So it's not in DRC.
In Brussels?
Yes, in Brussels. So this is it's an international thing, looking to bring international signaling and art. Is signaling to bring international interest from Congolese contemporary art, and it is curated by Julie T. And she aims to bring together contemporary DRC-based artists as well.
Okay.
The exhibition.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
It's Congolese art that has been curated from Congolese artists, but the curator is not Congolese.
No. The curator is not Congolese.
But all the art is Congolese.
But all the art is Congolese.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's very interesting.
It's cool. And we have our art out there if anyone wants to look at it. If you are in Brussels and want to take a look at DRC art, DRC history, get yourself to Gallery 41, go appreciate our culture. We would love to, I think anyone would love to see anyone there to appreciate their culture, so you go do that. Furthermore, the exhibitions show the vibrancy and diversity and of the visual art scene in DRC, and from reflections on history, contemporary exploitations, music, culture, and festivals.
Okay. Congolese music is good.
Always.
They will love that.
They will.
And want to talk about Mike Tyson?
I'm going to talk about Mike Tyson.
Iron Mike Tyson.
Iron Mike. Okay, DRC is the only country that I know of, right, in Africa, that was able to host 3 iconic boxers. You know what I mean? Like that are cemented in history. Because I mean, George Foreman, iconic.
George Foreman.
Muhammad Ali, iconic. Mike Tyson, iconic. And they were all in this country. Not at the same time, because, crazy.
Okay.
But, yeah.
For more context, Mike Tyson recently landed here in DRC for the 51st anniversary of the boxing match between Muhammad Ali and George Foreman that happened here in Kinshasa in 1974. This was known as Rumble in the Jungle.
Period.
That was what the match was called. And he came here just for that, to celebrate this 51st anniversary. So that's 51 years since that happened. And it just so happens that Mike Tyson also found out his DNA through those DNA...
You took a DNA test.
DNA tests. And he found out that he is of Congolese origin. So he's actually Congolese.
We're claiming him. America?
We're claiming him. He's ours. Yeah, so he came here also, I guess, to see and enjoy the roots and the roots and the culture that I guess he was not able to enjoy in his youth because he didn't know he was Congolese, but now he's Congolese, so yeah.
He's also looking furthermore to... So he talked with the president of the country, His Excellency Sir Felix Tshisekedi. He was talking to him about sports initiatives that he could do in the country, to help benefit I want to say the format of sporting in the country, see whatever initiatives he can build. And I think that'll be good. We do have a lot of boxers in the country, like a lot of guys I know that just love the sport. So it would be really good if they had a platform to be sportsmen, be boxers, and I know the combat sports is a really big thing in DRC as well. It is a form of discipline. I know people think it's violent, but
it is violent.
I mean, it is, but
it's a sport.
It's a trained. It's something about
thing.
Understanding discipline and control. Because I mean, boxing is not just you're punching all willy nilly. These techniques, and you have to grasp these different techniques and a good format. There are rules, regulations, and I think that's going to be very good for the youth. Because I know that we don't have a fighting problem in DRC. What we have is sometimes the youth, they don't really have a platform, just a place to express themselves. And boxing was always that, if it's not MMA, it's usually boxing. So hopefully, that'll be good for them in the youth as well.
Hopefully that can be pushed forward and great initiatives can come from the meeting between President Felix Tshisekedi and Mike Tyson.
Oh, furthermore, so for all of you sports lovers out there, yeah, DRC will be playing Cameroon on the 13th of November. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, they'll be playing DRC on the 13th of November. It will be in Morocco, and it will be a four-team tournament featuring Cameroon, DRC, Nigeria, and Gabon. Cameroon are going to be facing DRC.
That is a big match.
It's a big match because this is Cameroon. Cameroon, it's not a small team.
They're known for football.
They're known for football. You hear Cameroon, you immediately think of Samuel Eto'o. I think every single football fan, if you're African, Samuel Eto'o was your guy for Chelsea. You know.
But on the bright side, DRC is also good at football.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
Come on. You know, I don't want to be biased, but I think we have a really good squad. I personally think that with the addition of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who is a very, very vital defender. He's a he's like really good. I watch Prem. Okay, I saw how he defends. Yeah, I know.
Because you know it more than I do.
Yeah, I'm more the sportsman in the family, sportive guy and whatnot. But watching Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I think it'd be really good for our team. Yeah. I don't want to talk too much on tactics because I have so many opinions. But something I feel that he can really do is bring a defensive edge. His tackling and his pace will be very, very pivotal. Because, I mean, Cameroon have Mbeumo, who's pacey. I mean, him running at the back. So, having Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I don't know how, obviously, our coach Sebastian will be able to will do his tactics and everything. But just having a defensive lineman like that, a defensive figure like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I think is really good. Obviously, we have Chancel Mbemba as well, rock solid captain. And honestly, it could go either way because if we have Chancel Mbemba, we can have Alex Tonzambe, another defender in his place as well. And obviously, we have Masuaku as well on the left. So I think our defensive line is fixed. The midfield, we can go anyway. In my opinion, I think Theo, I'm gonna call him Theo, first name basis. I like you, man.
Who's Theo?
Theo Mongonda.
Oh wow, okay.
There we go. Cool. Our number 10. I think he's a fantastic midfielder. You know, we could also go for Mbuku. Someone with Mutusami as well. Very, very good player. So we have a lot of players who can play in the midfield as well. I think they're going to do a really good job. And our attacking line is pretty settled. I was disappointed. I don't know if because Mbanza, who plays for Sporting, I didn't see him. And I was like, but we need, I think we need all the best attackers we can get, especially for something like this. But hey, it is what it is. Am I disappointed? No, I'm not. We still have a really good team. I mean,
and we'll do the best with what we have.
We'll do the best with not even with what we have.
With who we have.
With who we have.
Yeah, they're not they're
not
good.
a what.
They're great players.
They're very great players. I think also there is a doubt on Johan Wissa to see for him being able to be fit for the match for the upcoming matches. Oh, he sustained an injury during the match that DRC played against Senegal, and ever since that injury, he's been resting. But he is in doubt. But we'll have to wait and see if he's going to be able to play the match. And obviously, Cedric Bakambu. I think that's one of our main men for goals. You know, we get the ball to Cedric Bakambu's feet. I think we have a goal. At least 9 out of 10 times. Yeah. I trust him on goal.
Even I know him, so.
Yeah, you knew Cedric. You know Cedric Bakambu.
So he must be good.
But yeah, so that's what we have. And also, just further explaining the tournament, this is how it's gonna go. If DRC are able to take the win against Cameroon, they will face either Nigeria or Gabon. But that's not even the end of it. After facing Nigeria or Gabon, if they're able to take the win there, then they go into another tournament with a further pool of players, with a further pool of teams from South America, North America, and Oceania, if I'm correct. So we're not playing African teams. We're playing teams from outside the continents, you know, from other continents, and all this just to qualify for the World Cup. So there will be a couple of matches to play.
So this is only happening because we didn't qualify.
We didn't have the first place qualification.
The first place, okay.
We didn't have automatic qualification. We were the 4 second best ranked teams.
Okay.
And yeah, that's literally the case. Hopefully, we do the most, take the win. I think we can. And I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm going to get angry and talk about tactics. But I trust the coach.
Yeah. So, how many how many teams from the tournament are actually going to go through? Like, is it 1, is it 2, is it 4?
It is from here in Africa, 1 team.
Oh.
And then through that pool as well, I think it is 1. Yeah, no, it's only 1 team afterwards.
Okay,
I think
so
there's only space
we're
for
fighting
2
for
teams.
1 place.
We're fighting for. There's only a single place left. This one.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. Obviously, I think everyone is looking at Nigeria, thinking
Yeah,
Victor Osimhen.
Nigeria, Gabon.
You know, Gabon have Aubameyang who has actually been reformed from Marseille, by the way. He's been doing a great job. But I think a lot of people are looking towards Nigeria being the favorites. I mean, they've been the favorites for so many competitions. You look at Victor Osimhen, you look at Ola Aina, you look at Samuel Chukwueze. You think of those players and you think that's going to be very, very difficult, you know what I mean, to defend against. But we have a wall. We have a really good wall in front of us.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. But honestly, I believe.
I believe.
I believe.
I believe in Jesus. Whatever happens in that match, I will be happy. Because I know the boys will play a really good match.
Yeah.
They're good players. They're really good players.
Well, is that all you have?
That's all I have. That's all I have.
We are now at the end of the show, and I'd like to thank everyone who has watched. And if you would like to watch this again, off TV and on YouTube, do not hesitate to type Showtime the TV show on YouTube. Subscribe, watch. There are French subtitles for you there if the subtitles are not yet on your screen right now. And I guess this has been Divine.
And this has been MJ.
And goodbye.
Bye. There you go.
Got time.